It's glad to have you all here. We're incredibly excited to announce the biggest lithium refinery, one of the biggest lithium refineries in the world, and a location that will be able to, we expect, produce lithium for about 1 million vehicles and produce more battery-grade lithium than the rest of North American refining capacity combined.
Unleashing Tesla's latest game changer is an innovation so groundbreaking that rivals can only dream to match. Hot off the press, this announcement has investors buzzing. Discover how this could revolutionize Tesla's future.
As you can see, we've got the earth-moving equipment already here, so we're going to begin construction immediately. We're aiming to finish construction next year and then reach hopefully full production about a year later. This is extremely fast by normal standards. But that's how we do things. So, so as I mentioned earlier, the capability we're aiming for is approximately 1 million vehicles worth of battery-grade lithium. But the potential is there to expand beyond that number as needed. We intend to continue to use suppliers of lithium, so it's not that Tesla will do all of it. But we thought it's important to address what we think is, as we look ahead a few years, a fundamental choke point in the advancement of electric vehicles is the availability of battery-grade lithium. And lithium ore itself, for mining, is actually quite common. So lithium is actually a very common element on Earth. It's present basically in every country. So it's not that there's a shortage of lithium ore to mine, but there is a shortage of really heavy industry refinement of lithium to battery grade. And battery grade lithium actually has to be extremely precise, ultra pure, because if you have any impurities in the lithium, it causes degradation of the battery. So the purity requirements are extremely high.
Cost is one of the factors that affects the prices of electric vehicles, and basically almost every product out there, which is why EV makers are trying to keep it as low as possible. While the prices of Tesla cars are still unstable, with a series of price cuts earlier this year, the automaker has recently achieved a feat that keeps it years ahead of other automakers. Will Tesla's new achievement continue to drive down cost and improve affordability? Let's find out. Hey guys, welcome back to Tesla Tomorrow. Tesla will be shaking off its lithium dependency and earning federal tax credits with its new refinery in Robstown, Texas. According to filing from the Texas Comptroller, Tesla will invest $375 million to build this facility. This refinery is Tesla's latest expansion into Texas, which began when the company moved its headquarters to the state of California in 2021. The automaker invested nearly $6 billion into its Austin Gigafactory last year. The facility will make Tesla the only big American car company that will produce its own lithium, and will make it easier to fulfill the Made in US subsidy requirements for getting the billions in tax credits doled out under the auspices of the Inflation Reduction Act. The refinery will also push Tesla outside its core focus of building automobiles and into the complex area of lithium refining and processing, a step which Musk has said was necessary if the car company was to meet its ambitious EV sales targets. Why lithium? And what would that mean for Tesla if it was to mine its own raw materials? Keep watching to find out. But before we get into it, if you like this type of content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to keep up to date on everything going on with Tesla. Lithium is the key critical material in lithium-ion batteries that power the electric vehicle revolution. Today, the US produces just 1% of the world's lithium, with Australia, Chile, and China leading the way. Lithium is valuable in electric vehicle batteries because it is both the lightest metal and the least dense solid element. That means that batteries made with lithium have a high power-to-weight ratio, which is very important when dealing with transportation. Currently, most of the lithium processing and refining is done by Chinese companies, and Elon Musk has been clamoring that lithium refineries are a license to print money, especially when lithium prices are sky high like they were last year. During his conference call with investors, Elon urged other companies to go into refinery business so that Tesla doesn't have to do it all on its own. This year, however, lithium prices dropped dramatically by more than 80% off their peak, easing the profit margin pressure on other EV makers and making refining a bit less attractive from a business standpoint. Still, the made-in-US conditions for the new EV federal subsidies in the Inflation Reduction Act may offset the potential drop in lithium refinery margins. Batteries are the rechargeable workhorses of electric vehicles, and they depend on a critical mix of metals, especially lithium. Experts like Moores have said that Tesla's next-generation EV will need to make use of a particular type of lithium, known as lithium iron phosphate, a form of metal that can be used to produce lower-cost, safer batteries. Musk himself said at the Investor Day event that although there's enough lithium in the United States to electrify all of Earth, the limiting factor is transforming the metal into battery-grade materials. A large number of automakers want to go electric all at once, and this has created problems in the past months. Raw materials like lithium, nickel, and cobalt have all become harder to source, which has led to surging prices. Right now, every car maker is engaged in a battle to secure a steady supply of minerals needed to build batteries. Tesla is already starting to take control of its supply chain. In 2020, Tesla made a multi-year deal with Australian miner Piedmont Lithium, which has a site in North Carolina. The EV maker is also counted as a customer of Albemarle, a lithium miner and processor based in Nevada, as well as Kansas-based Compass Minerals. Tesla's recent facility, which has the company saying that it's the first of its kind in North America, will package and ship battery-grade lithium hydroxide. Lithium hydroxide is a key component for the batteries in Tesla's products. While it will not eliminate Tesla's reliance on other sources, the facility will work towards addressing a future fundamental challenge in the advancement of electric vehicles. Tesla's recent announcement is not actually the first time that the automaker has attempted to venture into lithium production. In 2020, Musk told shareholders that Tesla had secured rights to 10,000 acres in Nevada, where it claimed to produce lithium from its clay deposits, which had never been done before at commercial scale. Tesla has deals with mining companies that will supply the raw lithium spodumene concentrate and intends to use the cleanest available method for refining it into EV battery-grade carbonate with common industrial materials. Musk disclosed that the refinery will produce enough battery-grade lithium for 1 million electric vehicles by 2025, which will make Tesla the largest processor of lithium in North America. However, Tesla will continue to rely on existing suppliers, such as the ones we previously mentioned, as it aims to reach its 2023 sales goal of around 1.8 million cars globally. Musk said the company aims to finish construction on the refinery next year, with full-scale production slated for 2025. The Tesla CEO described the timeline as being extremely fast by normal standards, although it's slower than Tesla had originally projected. Tesla has been making significant moves to secure its raw materials and their supply, and it is believed that this will pay off in the end. In 2022, Tesla released interesting and rare details about its approach to sourcing lithium, nickel, and cobalt directly from mines instead of through its cell suppliers. This approach is going to be critical as companies fight to secure those minerals for battery production to support electric vehicle growth. In its latest impact report, Tesla explained that while cobalt, nickel, and lithium go through multiple processing steps by different companies, some of the more important environmental and social risks in the supply chain are present at mining sites. Direct sourcing from mining companies allows Tesla to engage directly in local context instead of having to rely on multiple midstream companies that typically sit between EV makers and mining. It also enables more transparent and traceable supply chains and better environmental and social data. Last year, Tesla made an effort to also secure its nickel supply, and nickel is a vital component of EV batteries, specifically lithium-ion batteries, allowing vehicle manufacturers to reduce the use of cobalt, which is more expensive and is a less transparent supply chain. Elon Musk urged miners to mine more nickel, offering a giant contract to anyone who could do so, sustainably and in an environmentally friendly way. This came as an effort to find a stable source of nickel supply for Tesla, owing to the decreasing availability of the metal. Although there is enough nickel to support a major ramp-up in EVs, the major headwind here is that there is not enough planned mining projects to make this untapped raw material ready for use. And since there is an increasing demand for electric vehicles coupled with the lack of new nickel supplies, the high-grade nickel needed for making electric vehicle batteries is becoming scarce. The demand for lithium is expected to soar in the coming years, and by 2030, Benchmark Mineral Intelligence forecasts that lithium demand will reach 2.4 metric tons of lithium carbonate equivalent, much higher than the forecast of 900,000 MT of demand expected in 2023. With the percentage of battery raw materials that have been sourced from the US or its free trade countries increasing every year, Tesla's new refinery could allow automakers to continue profiting from the government credits right up until the subsidies expire in 2032. The Biden administration's EV tax credit aims to spur more domestic battery material sourcing and production, and then reduce the US's reliance on China, which hosts 60% of the world's lithium refining capabilities, and nearly 80% of the world's lithium-ion battery production capacity. Tesla's refinery is the latest expansion by the car company into Texas, after the company moved its headquarters there in 2021. Several Tesla bulls believe that the facility is one big move by Tesla in the right direction, and even the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, described Tesla as an economic juggernaut in Texas at the unveiling of the facility, stating that he is proud that Tesla regards Texas as his home. But what do you think? Let us know down below in the comment section, and don't forget to tell us what your valuation of Tesla is. And while you're still here, go ahead and click on this next video on your screen. See you there.